there. Thank you for joining me today. This is Leah O'Brien from Honeybee Stamping and More. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S. and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make these faux buttons. So the first thing I did was you need to, I'm going to push this over to the side. I used one of my layering circles. I used the smallest one. This measures about an inch. And I just cut out some scrap cardstock to give it some oomph, if you will. And then I cut out the pattern that I wanted. This happens to be Magenta Madness, which is one of the new colors in the 2020-2021 catalog. So the first thing I did was adhered two circles together, and then I added my designer series paper on top of that. So we want to be able to put this in the Versamark ink without getting your fingers on it, so I put a little glue dot on top of this spoon. I figured that was the easiest way for me to do it. And you want to get your designer series paper all juiced up. Looks good. And I'm going to bring in my clear embossing powder. Shake off the excess. You're actually going to do several layers, so if there's a glop like that on there, that's okay. And I'm going to pull in my heat tool, pardon the noise. And then while it's still warm, I'm just going to dip it in my powder again. And you want to do this for a couple of layers. And my heat tool again. So since that second layer went on really thick, I think that's all I'm going to need to do. I don't know if you can tell how shiny that is, but it's still a little too wet to do anything with. But as you can see on these, I punched 2 holes in there. What I used was my old crocodile, that's right, which is I think 1,000 years old. You could use anything. You wouldn't even have to do a hole that you could see. You could use a piercing tool or something like that. Actually, this is cool enough now. So I just pull it off. And I pre-measured how far down I wanted my holes to go. And then I took one of the new in color ribbons and tied it in, and it looks like a little button. Cute, huh? And then you could adhere them to the card. I actually made several of these and just threw them in a little container. I thought this is something that I would like to use again and again. Click subscribe down at the bottom so you don't miss my next video. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Stampin' Up! Products that I used in this project, they will be linked in the description below. I will also include a link to my blog post where you can find detailed measurements and more about this project. I'd love to have you visit me at honeybeestampingandmore.blogspot.com, where I post projects every weekday. You can subscribe on my blog to receive notifications of my blog post via email. You can also shop with me anytime at honeybeestampingandmore.blogspot.com by clicking on the current Stampin' Up! Catalog on the right side of my blog, or on the Click Here to Shop graphic, which will take you directly to my Stampin' Up! Shopping page. If you are interested in a discount on your stamping products, the starter kit is the best way to get your wish list items for less. Until next time, have a beautiful day.